Hello everyone, it's Miss Sluffle, and in our video today we're going to be talking about sequencing. Sequencing is putting things in order. Now when we talk about sequencing, we talk about 4 key words, and those words are first, next, then, last. We use sequencing to help us retell stories that we read or teach somebody how to do something. So today we're going to be talking about, I'll give you a hint. That's correct. We're going to be talking about how to make a pizza using our sequencing words and putting the steps in order. So to help us with that today, I have a book. It's called Pizza at Sally's. Have you ever been to a pizzeria with your family where they threw the dough up in the air and made the pizzas? Well, today we're going to talk about Sally's restaurant. She's our character in our story, and she is the owner of a delicious pizzeria. Sally the pizza maker grows tomatoes in her community garden in the city. These tomatoes are for the pizza. What do you think that the tomatoes will be used for in the pizza? Yes, the pizza sauce. Wheat grown on farms far away is milled into flour and delivered to Sally's pizzeria. This flour is for pizza. The flour is used to make the dough. Milk is made into cheese and sold in the shop next door. This cheese is for the pizza. Cheese is made out of milk. Sally opens her pizzeria in the morning. Hungry customers will be arriving soon. Orders will be coming in over the phone, but now it's time to make some pizza. Cut, chop, stir, and simmer. There are good cooking smells in the air. Sally makes her tomato sauce. So she uses the tomatoes from the garden to make her tomato sauce. Measure and mix with water and yeast. Sally starts the dough for her famous pizza crust. So she pours the flour and the yeast and the water, and it makes awesome pizza dough. Push, pull, punch, and pound. She kneads her stretchy dough and leaves it to rise. The dough is just right. Sally rolls it and folds it and rolls it again. Whoosh! She twirls it in the air. Look at her throwing that pizza up. Let's pretend to throw some pizza in the air. Catch it. Yeah, great job. Now everything is ready to put together. First comes the pizza dough. Then the tomato sauce. Then the freshly grated cheese is sprinkled on top. Perfect. That looks amazing. Sally slides her pizza into the hot oven. The pizzeria smells delicious. Out it comes, bubbly and hot. Quick, slice up the pizza. It's ready to eat. Pop the pizza into the box. Some customers take theirs home to eat, and some have it delivered. Have you ever had a pizza delivered to your house? But eating pizza right here at Sally's Pizzeria is the best of all. Look at all the friends eating pizza. That sounds yummy. The end. Pizza at Sally's. Wow, there were a lot of steps in the process to making a delicious pizza. So we're gonna put the steps in order. I have each step on a card. And we need to figure out which one comes first, which one comes next, then what happens, and what do we do last. So let's start with the first step. Let's think. She took the dough, she kneaded it, and then she threw it up in the air. So the first thing you need to do is make your dough. First, make the dough. So I'm gonna take my picture of the dough and I'm gonna put it next to the word first. That's the first step when you make a pizza. So let's do our first step. Take your hands like this. Knead your dough. Get it all mixed up. Pretend we're kneading the dough so well so it's all mixed together. Now we need to roll it out. Roll it out. Go around the crust, go around the crust. Pick it up. Time to twirl it in the air. Awesome. So we lay the dough out on the table. What's the next thing that we need to put on the pizza? Is it time for cheese? No, we gotta put something made out of tomatoes next. Very good. Next we add the sauce. So we have our beautiful dough laid out on the table. And next we're gonna take our ladle of sauce and we're gonna ladle some onto the crust. So let's take our ladle, scoop some out of your pot and pour it on your pizza. Make sure you spread it around nicely so it's nice and even. Very good. So first we made the dough. Second, we put on the sauce. Now what comes next? Then what happens? Then we need to take some cheese and sprinkle it on the top of our pizza. So then there's the cheese. So we got the crust first, then the sauce, next the sauce, then the cheese. I love the cheese. Then the cheese. All right, so we have our dough laid out. We ladled our sauce on. Next, we gotta get some cheese and sprinkle it all over the pizza. Sprinkle. Are you sprinkling that cheese? Let me see. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. That pizza is looking delicious. So first, we tossed the dough. Next, we ladled the sauce. Then we sprinkled the cheese. And last, we need some toppings on our pizza. I like pepperonis on my pizza. So last, I'm gonna put my toppings on the pizza. I'm gonna make it a pepperoni pizza. But you can make your pizza however you like it. If you like sausage, if you like peppers, whatever you like on your pizza. So last we put on the toppings. So I'm gonna get my pepperonis and I'm gonna put my pepperonis all over my pizza. Let me see you put your pepperonis on your pizza. Very good. This pizza's looking delicious. Now it's time to pop it in the oven and eat it up when it comes out. So this is how we teach someone how to make a pizza. First, roll out your dough. Next, pour on the sauce. Then sprinkle the cheese. And last, add your delicious toppings. So some different ways that you can do this at your house. If you have your journal, you can use your journal and you can write what happens first, what happens next, what happens then, and what happens last. And you can draw a beautiful picture of you making some pizza. Another thing you can do is you can take a piece of paper. You can fold it in half, fold it in half again, and and you can open it up and you have 4 parts. Draw a line across your creases. And then you can write first, next, then last. You can write what happened first, what happened next, what happened then, what happened last, and you can draw a picture for each step. Another way to do this is take a piece of paper, fold it in half this way, and you can write first, next, then last. Write and draw underneath the flap. And lastly, if you don't have a journal, you can just take a piece of lined paper. And what I did was I made my own journal. I made the lines at the top, the middle lines at the bottom, and in the middle, and then the bottom line. And you can write first, next, then last. And then tell me the steps to making a pizza. I'm gonna use this one in our writing portion of this lesson, so you can check out that in the next video. All right, well, it was so fun making pizzas with y'all. I hope you enjoy and I hope your pizza is delicious.